Today I'm going to share with you a piece of information about my life that I think is the worst and most terrible thing that's ever happened to me. So, to set the stage a little bit, to give you a little bit of insight to my life, I go to early college high school, which means that there is no extracurriculars. The best extracurricular we have is chess club. And for a competitive person, that's absolutely terrible. So, why is this important? Well, it's my junior year, and every day, every year before Thanksgiving break, we do a tournament between the four classes: the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors, and the seniors. And so they all do a tournament, and it's kickball. So the entire classes, or like 10 people from each class, line up and they fight for their class. And so that's what we were doing. So why is this traumatizing for me, you might ask? Well, as a very competitive person, I took this as life or death. If I did not win this tournament, I saw it as I was literally gonna lose everything. It was gonna be the worst day to ever happen to me, the worst thing to ever happen to me. So for weeks leading up to it, I'm planning out everything. I'm planning out, where everyone's gonna go, what our batting order is, how everything's gonna go. And did not go good. So to start off, Thanksgiving break rolls around the day before. It's Friday, and we're all sitting there. We're getting ready. We're planning it out. We're planning out what we're gonna do. We have all soccer players basically, so we have a very athletic team, and we're ready to go. So all of them are lined up. We go out to the field. We're ready to go. We're ready to kill them. Essentially, we're ready to kill everyone. Our first game is against the sophomores, so we are ready to destroy them, make them we're ready to make them cry, and we did, right? So basically, it's the first game. Our teacher is our coach is our physics teacher, right? Or like our sponsor. He's the one making sure we're staying in order. And we're going against the chemistry teacher, who's the coach of the sophomore class. And so we line up, and basically, 9 people on the sophomore team. It was 12 or something, and we have 9 people on the junior team. We line up, ready to kill each other. This is life or death for us. And so, we go through the game. It's 3 innings. It's about an hour long, and we win, of course. You know what I mean? We won 11-3. This isn't the bad part. You know what I'm saying? This was where it was good. In fact, this game got so competitive that the chemistry teacher got up in the physics teacher's face and was pointing at him and yelling at him. Why is this relevant? And why was this the worst day of my life if we got to win? You see, I'm a very competitive person. I played sports from a very young age, and going to early college high school has made it very hard. And just getting an ounce of competitivity is amazing for me. So this was very, very great for me. And I was having fun. We won the first game, and the seniors had beat the freshmen in their first game. So we were moving on to the finals. The sophomore game wasn't competitive. We beat them. We destroyed them. The seniors had some good players. So we go over to the other field where the seniors are, and we're playing against them. And we go up, we're talking trash, we're talking smack and everything. They have a speaker, we have a speaker, we're playing music, and we're confident we're gonna win. And so, first inning rolls around, we're doing good. I believe we were winning 2-0. It ties up. Second inning comes around, it's going good. That's not the point. The point isn't how the game went, it's how the game ended. So every single time I was at bat or going up to kick in this entire game, I kicked and hit the shit. I hit that ball so far that, they had no chance, you know what I mean? I always got on base, essentially, is what I'm saying. So I was basically carrying our team. There's a reason I was first in the batting order. So the reason this is annoying for me is because this game against the seniors, I do this every time, over and over and over again. And we're tied in the 3rd inning. So it goes into overtime, right? And so it goes into overtime, and I go up to bat. The principal, who is refereeing the game, says, "Zach, go to the back of the line. You've kicked too many times." She was favoring the seniors. She only did not let me kick because I had hit so many times. It's because she was just my hater. You know what I mean? So she essentially didn't let me kick. I didn't kick. I listened because I didn't want to get disqualified. And so someone went up there. They got us out. We ended up tying the game. It was the end of the school day at this point. So the game ties, right? It goes into overtime. And I'm over here. I'm pissed. You know, I have this big clipboard with names and strategies and, you know, bases, stuff, all these strategies we're gonna do for the game. And I throw it on the ground. I'm like, this is, you know, it was not good. But I throw this clipboard on the ground, it breaks in half. Everyone's looking at me, and this is probably the lowest point of my life. Junior year of high school, the day before Thanksgiving break, I throw this clipboard so hard on the ground that it breaks in half, and everyone's staring at me. And so, this is the worst day of my life, in my opinion, because the principal pulled me aside and was like, Zach, what the hell is wrong with you? And as she should, honestly. But, you know, I'm a competitive person. I'm in the competitive element. And so, you know, obviously I'm contesting this. I'm like, you know, I think this was fine. Like, I was not fine. But, like, it's the worst day of my life forever because we tied. Anyways, we scheduled the rematch for the last day of school. So 8 months late, or like 7 months later, in May, the tie happened for Thanksgiving break. 7 months later, in May, we played the seniors and we beat them 8-2. So I do want to say you're looking at the Clear Horizons kickball champion of the 2022-2023 school year, and I just want to say, you know, that's my story. One more thing I'd like to add: this kickball debate got so heated on how competitive I was. I get my yearbook at the end of the year. And would you believe this? I don't know if you can read that, but that says Zachary Morris most likely to be a kickball coach. Now, when we voted for this, it said most competitive. It did not say anything about a kickball coach because I wouldn't have voted for myself if it didn't say if it said kickball coach. So obviously, this made me really mad. You know, this is why it's the worst day of my life, because I look at this yearbook every day. I'm gonna show this to my kids one day, and they're gonna see most likely to be kickball coach. Thank you for your time.